Girl, get your snacks, let's eat together, and let's talk about life. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new, my name is Liz, and you clicked on this video for a reason. Girl, you're already here. You might as well subscribe. This video, I don't know, I debated whether making it a drive with me, but girl, I'm not driving. It's low-key like a mini mukbang. I'm eating fries, and I got myself a caramel coffee from McDonald's. So, okay, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now because on my channel, I haven't posted in like 3 months. And when I created my channel, that's the main thing that I didn't want to have happen. I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that start a channel, upload like every freaking blue moon. No. But you know what? Life got in the way. And I initially started it because I wanted to like update you guys on like my braces journey and just seeing how like my teeth shift and the progress goes on. But I felt like it was getting boring because after the 6th month, there wasn't really any changes going on, any major changes that were noticeable. So I felt like it was getting boring for me to just film the same process over and over, you know, because it's the same thing when I go to the ortho. They take my rubber bands off and then I get them tightened, and that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't watched that video, it's I want to say my 6 month update with braces. I'll link it down in the bio. But yeah, I just stopped on those. And so here I am today. I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way because yeah, I just stopped filming. And then honestly, winter here, girl, it's finally spring. Winter was freaking trash. The weather was trash. The lighting was trash. The vibe was trash, okay? I feel like I fell into that seasonal depression where I was unmotivated. I didn't want to leave the house. Girl, I barely even wanted to go to work because the roads were so bad. I'm like, nope, I'm not driving in this. I'm not doing nothing in this. But yeah, I'm in a point where I feel like nobody really talks about this. Nobody talks about how in your 20s you really feel stuck, or at least I feel stuck. I feel like, what the hell am I supposed to do with my life now? You know, we're taught in school, like, you go to school, elementary, middle school, high school, you graduate, and then you go to college. If you don't go to college, you start working. You know what I mean? But nobody really tells us, like, oh, it's a learning process. You know what I mean? Nobody tells us that. For me personally, I didn't go to college because I feel like college is a scam. You don't need college to get ahead in life. You don't need college to find a job. You know what I mean? You can do perfectly fine out in the world without college. There are people, there are millionaires, there are hella rich people that have become successful and they didn't go to college. I feel like college is low-key a scam. Like, why would I go to college and accumulate a massive amounts of debt to then not end up with the job that I want? I feel like college, if you want to go into the medical field, you're trying to be a scientist, you're trying to be a lawyer, a teacher, yeah, you need college for that. But if you're trying to be like, you know, a business owner, an entrepreneur or something like that, girl, you don't need college. I mean, it helps. Don't get me wrong, before I start getting people talking about, girl, stop discrediting college. Like, no. You know, to each their own. Me personally, I just feel like college was not for me. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the feeling. I didn't go to college, and girl, I'm not going. Also, when you don't go to college, then you kind of have those people that kind of look down on you. They're like, oh, why didn't you go to college? Like, girl, if it was easy, I would have been in college. If I wanted to go to college, I would have been in college. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have people that are just hella judgy. Like, girl, just mind your own business, and you're in college, congratulations for you. But me personally, I didn't want to go to school. You know, and people think like, oh, why didn't your parents help you? Or why didn't you just save up? Like, why am I gonna put that stress and burden of paying for college on my parents when I don't even want to go to college? You know what I mean? Why am I gonna have them pay for something that I myself am not sure? I'm not gonna do that to nobody. And me, I'm like, I don't know how you say the word, but like, I have too much pride. Like, I don't like, how do I say this? When I buy anything, or if somebody offers to buy me something, I'm always hella hesitant, and I'm like, no, like, if I can buy it myself, do it myself, I would do it myself. Because I don't like the feeling of anybody being able to say, well, I bought you this, I did this for you. Like, no, I did it all on my own. So that's another reason too. I went straight for retail. After high school, I started working in retail. And I graduated and I started working at a dollar store. And I became an ASM. And if you guys don't know, it's a assistant store manager. It was okay. It was pretty cool. I got the experience because I know later down the road, management supervisor role, that's what I want to do. But for my company, you know what I mean? I don't want to be working hella hard, stress and putting in all these hours to build someone else's dreams. Why would I do that when I can do that to pursue my dreams? If you work retail, you know the horror stories that go on. Retail is just, it's crazy. You know, you got the rude customers, you got the angry people, you got the impatient people, then you got the people, the price said this. Girl, no it didn't. What price were you looking at? And then you walk back with them after you've been arguing back and forth. And you know, and then you point it out, look ma'am, your $6.99 toilet paper is this $10.99 toilet paper. Like, it was in the wrong section. You know what I mean? People be making such a fuss. And like, when I started working, I was super shy and kind of scared. I was like really sensitive. Like, if somebody raised their voice at me, I could feel my eyes getting watery so freaking fast. And I'd be like, girl, you better run to the bathroom because I am not about to shed a tear in front of these people. But as soon as I got to the break room, girl, tears. But now I'm not like that. No, it's like, oh, I am not the employee to holler at because I will give you attitude back and I don't care. And most of it, a lot of me feeling this way comes from just like having a job that I don't even like. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't want to work retail or work for somebody else for the rest of my life. And like, I've changed jobs now. Let's see. I've had like four or five different jobs now. And you know, and I was just thinking, you know, me switching jobs, finding another job is not gonna help the way I feel. Because I've realized today, while I was driving to work, I'm like, switching jobs, finding another job is not gonna help how I feel. Because I just don't like taking orders from people. I don't like having somebody tell me what to do. I don't like having somebody hover over me and tell me, okay, you can take your break now. No, you're gonna have to stay an hour after your shift. We're short-staffed. Go do this for me. Go do that. Like, I don't like it, and I'm not ever gonna like it. So that's where I feel like lost. It's like, what the hell do I do with my life now? You know, and it's just kind of like a learning process to figure out what it is that you like and what it is that you don't. And I feel so like clueless, and I realize that this is a problem when I'm working and like new people come up to me and they're like, hey, what's your name? Are you in school? And I'm like, no, I'm not in school. Are you in college? No, I didn't want to go to college. And then they ask me, well, what do you like? And I just kind of stand there like, shit, what do I like? It's just a learning process. And I've been feeling so unmotivated lately, and just really with nobody to talk to, nobody that like is going through the same thing that I am, you know? Like, I wish I had like friends that were going through the same thing, or like could kind of understand me, because I just feel so unmotivated, so lost, so stuck. I'm like, what is the next step? Like, what do I do? So, girl, you know, and it sounds kind of cheesy. Like, I thought it was cheesy myself. Like, I've been reading like self-help books. Recently, a lot of people talk about this book called The Secret, and it's basically a book explaining the law of attraction and how to apply it to your life. And at first I'm like, okay, this is kind of cheesy, like, is this real? But I really do believe in it. It's basically like, change the way you think. Your mindset alters your reality. Let's say you've been having a really shitty week. If you keep thinking to yourself, well, God, what's next? What else wrong can happen? The universe is going to send you more negative stuff. More things aren't going to go right. But let's say you've been having a shitty week and you keep saying, you know what? This happened for this reason. I'm going to learn from it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Things are going to get better. Girl, your outlook on the whole situation is going to be so much better. And that book really helped me just, you know, change my mindset, you know, change the way that I think. And I just feel like I needed to come on here and talk to the internet, because I know someone out there, if you clicked on this video, you feel this way, or you felt this way. Like, let's become internet friends, because in real life, I don't have friends. And that also comes from like just working a lot. Also me, like, I can't balance. I'm terrible at balancing work life. It's either I work a bunch of hours and I'm just working, and then I burn myself out, or it's either I work a little bit of hours and I do nothing. You know what I mean? It's like there's no in between with me. I can't balance it out. Also, what's helped me just kind of like understand this weird phase is like, I've been watching a lot of, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Gary Vandernick. I found his Instagram, I found his YouTube, and he's just really motivational, but he puts it how it is, you know what I mean? Like, he's not trying to be this fake persona. Like, he cusses in his videos, he sets the record straight. He's like, if you're feeling unmotivated, like, get the hell out of that slump and do something
When
about it.
kids ask me, Gary, I don't know what I like, the only practical answer to that is like, yo, bro, hey, gal, go taste some shit, because you're not gonna know the alternative. There's no weird video game where you pick a path, but then you get to rewind it and watch what would have happened. Experience fucking matters.
For sure.
And what the 22-year-old named Royce doesn't know is that 42-year-old Tom feels exactly the way Royce does right this second. Because when you're doing what you love and you're in that zone, I feel way younger than 99% of the 22-year-olds that are unhappy.
That is for sure.
It's fucking true, man.
He's like, yeah, a lot of 20-year-olds feel the pressure to, like, they have to have life figured out. You know, after high school, some people went to college, some people have a child, some people are married, some people are working. It's okay to feel like you don't know what you're doing. And he explained to me, there's people in their fucking 70s that still don't know what the fuck they're doing. Well, okay, that's a little over dramatic. There's people in their 40s who don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta wing it and go with it. I've just been feeling really stuck on like what the hell to do. Why is this car coming? Don't park next to me. Oh my fucking god, this car parked right in front of me. Go away. This is reserved for me, you creep. Ugh. Like, the parking lot is huge. You couldn't have gone, like, all the way to the end of the parking lot. No, you had to park right in front of me, facing me. What a fucking weirdo. Just, people are so fucking judgmental, and you have to disregard what the hell they gotta think, because at the end of the day, they're not living your life. They're not going through what you're going through. You know, I have so many people, like, once I tell them, no, I'm not in school and I'm not going to school, it's not for me, they look me up and down and they're like, well, you have to do something. You don't want to work retail for the rest of your life. And I'm like, that's not my plan, to work retail for the rest of my life. If I am going to work retail for the rest of my life, it's going to be my business, and it's going to be something that I love to do. It's going to be my own thing, my own company, you know? And on that topic, I don't know, I just find it so unmotivational. I don't know if that's the word, but when I see people, like, let's say I go to Walmart or any other store, you know, when I see, like, older people with badges on their, like, vests or their uniforms, and it says 20 years of service, 30 years of service, I'm like, oh my god, I could never see myself working for a company. Like, that's half your life. I could never see myself working that long for a company that isn't mine. Like, if I'm gonna be in something for years and years and dedicate my life to it, it has to be something mine. I don't know. It just, like, it scares me, and it just, like, kind of, like, boggles my mind, like, yo, I can't see it. And I saw this, like, motivational speaker video. How the hell do you say it? This video of this guy saying, you know, entrepreneurship or doing your own thing isn't for everybody. Some people, they're okay and they want comfortable. They don't want to create something that's their own. They're perfectly fine working for a company years and years and years, because it's what they know. It's a steady paycheck. It's a sure paycheck. You know, some people, they're fine with it. Me, I just can't imagine myself dedicating half my life to a company that wouldn't be my own. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a like and comment down below if you felt this way before, or if you know anybody that's going through this. Let's become internet friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I post. I'm gonna start posting more on my channel. I don't want to abandon it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.